Hey everyone, welcome back to Bleach Brave Souls, and today we're going to go over the recently resurrected original NELLIEL. Now this character, she didn't get too many upgrades, and I'm going to hit you with the numbers first, guys. Let's put it on the screen, and you can see the stats there. They're nothing to write home about, but they are okay for a resurrected character. 652 attack, 656 SP, pretty much equal numbers there. If you look at the upgrades, there's not really too much new. There's actually nothing new at all. But they did increase the Havoc and the Bruiser by 5% each. And Havoc is the strong attack range, and Bruiser is the strong normal attack damage. So there's minor increases there. Her secondary soul trait is now fire duration, minus 55%. So not a great secondary soul trait, but I mean, it's free. So it's something, guys, all right? Let's not complain about free stuff. And in this video, I'm also going to show you a 5 of 5 special in the Senkaimon. So it's going to be a damage test, and we get over 3 million damage. I saw Martin's video where he did it with Toshiro, so I wanted to do one too because this NELLIEL is actually 5 of 5 as well. There was a point in my BBS playing time where I could not stop pulling this character, so we'll take a look at that. It's pretty impressive, but the upgrades, they're minor, but they're decent, so not much to say about it really, guys. Alright, so the first build we're going to go over today, it's going to be the strong attack recharge, strong attack damage hybrid. And you can see the numbers on the screen here. The setup, I mean, we got full SP on all the accessories. We got the Frenzy Byakuya, Frenzy Yoruichi, and the Resurrected White Ichigo, because that's a 12 recharge link with plus 55 fire resistance. So I now have 100% fire resistance. So, you know, why not? Why not do it? And like I said, it's free. And I've already started the stage here. I'm kind of just commentating over this pre-recorded footage. But you can see the damage and the attacks there. She's got kind of pretty good mechanics on her normals. Her normal attack string is actually pretty decent. It's got good range. It does decent damage. Her strong attacks, much like any old resurrected character, it takes a long time for the strong attacks to come out. Like the activation time is what we call it. So when you press the button, it'll take a second or two before the attack actually triggers. But that's about par for the course for a character this old. The strong attacks themselves, strong attack 1, it's a dash forward. It's actually a very good strong attack. It's got, it moves her forward quite a bit. There it is right there. And it has kind of a spread to the side as well. Strong attack 2, it's just a little laser. And we'll see it in a second here. It's very, very narrow range, guys. So you do have to kind of like group the enemies up in order to hit them all. But it goes out quite a ways, so you can hit enemies off screen from like a mile away with this. If you have like a stage where there's a long corridor, you can potentially go through a bunch of different spawns with that strong attack. But it is very narrow. The 6-star resurrection didn't really improve it at all. That strong attack there, strong attack 3, pretty decent. It's not a huge range by today's standards, but it's probably her widest range strong attack. It's like a circle around her body. So, you know, if you have the enemies clustered, you can use that one. Or you can use the first one. The first one's by far her best strong attack, in my opinion. Just because it moves her forward. It's pretty quick compared to the other ones. And, yeah, it does good damage. So, strong attack 1, it's on a short cooldown. So that's her bread and butter for me, personally. And I think this is her best build, by the way, guys. Hybrid build it gives you a nice mix of recharge and damage. So you know, but you can tailor her to your playstyle. You know, if you prefer a different setup, go for it. You know, nobody's gonna tell you how to set up your character. But I think that one is the most effective. I decided to do a normal attack damage build on this character as well because she has, you know, decent attack for an old character. You know, 652. It's not great, guys. All right. I mean, these days characters are getting like 750, 760, 770 attack. But the mechanics on her string are pretty decent. It's a quick normal attack string and it has good range. So I figured we'd just take a look at it. We'll do an entire stage here just so you can get a thorough analysis to see if you like it or not. I do also have the speed accessory so she can run a little bit faster. There you see the normal attack string. She's hitting for about 5,000 to 6,000. You know, decent numbers. It's okay. And it's quick, too, guys. Like, I mean, I keep saying it, but it is quick. And the range, it's longer than what it looks like. There you go. She'll one-hit all the small enemies, no problem. The big ones, you know, a full normal attack string will take care of them with this particular setup. if you have stuff like gold chappies or link slots, it's going to be much higher, guys. And you know, I don't know if who would resurrect this character. I mean, give this character link slots. You should resurrect this character if only for the orbs. But if you did give her a link slot, she would be pretty formidable. Yeah, I've seen one person in my live streams that had this character at 10-10-10. So I'm curious to see what the damage would be like on a character that's 10-10-10 link slots. Because as you can see, I have the 2 blue 25 NAD links, and you know, you throw on another strong 20 NAD link, and it can be potentially a lot of stats if you do the link slots. But it's not bad, guys. I mean, if you like this style of play, it's effective. It can work. And you know, you might choose to do some kind of hybrid build where it's focused on attack, but you don't use a chappy, so you can keep the frenzy. I'm just min-maxing here. I just want to show you like the max normal attack damage that I can put out. But yeah, truth be told, if I were to actually use this character in a real situation, I would actually go with non-chappies because she's a frenzy character, guys. Frenzy, you don't want to throw that away. She also has bombardment, so you definitely want to keep your SP. For the purpose of this video, just as I said, I did go as high attack as I can muster on this character. But I would never do that in day-to-day play. That's just for this video. So there you see the NAD. You know, it's a lot of hit and run with this character. With any NAD character, that's the way it is. She has a spotted killer, so it's not really a good showcase right here in this boss fight because she doesn't have her killer advantage active. But you still get a general idea. Like the damage would be about 40% higher if it wasn't Espada. Still effective though. And there you have it. That is the normal attack build. Pretty serviceable in my opinion. Alright, moving on now to the full 14 recharge build. And as you know, as you can see on the screen, NELLIEL is already a recharge character, so her cooldowns with this build are super quick. A 3-second cooldown on Strong Attack 1, 6 seconds on Strong Attack 2, and I don't know, what was it, 11 or 12 on Strong Attack 3. So you'll constantly have Strong Attacks up, as you'll notice in the gameplay. Like, I can just spam these things all day long, and by the time I'm using the third Strong Attack, the first one's up, and you know, you can just roll like that. So it's actually a very effective build, guys. It's a very safe build. All recharge builds give you that safety because, you know, you're invincible when you're launching a Strong Attack. So there is that to consider. You know, I mean, if you are kind of careless or you don't pay attention a lot when you're playing and you die a lot or something, you're having a hard time, full recharge will help you out, guaranteed. Now, your damage isn't going to be as high, but you make up for it with the pure volume of the strong attacks you can throw out there. And that Strong Attack 1, I can't say how good it is, man. It's just a great Strong Attack. Dash forward with decent spread to the sides. You know, I mean, compared to modern characters, it's not as good as those guys. But it's like for a character this old, this character's what, almost 3 years old now. It's pretty good, and it launches you forward a pretty good distance. Like that's further than most new characters that I've seen. Or I mean, maybe it's just an illusion. I don't know. But it seems to launch her forward pretty far. And that Strong Attack 2, I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of it. But, you know, it does require a little more finesse to get the most out of it. Like, what I'll do is I'll dart into the enemies and get them to start walking. And then I'll flash step backwards so I get some space. And by that time, they've clumped up. And then I can hit them with Strong Attack 2 and hit most of them. But there is definitely a technique to using that Strong Attack 2 efficiently. And we're in the boss room. Strong Attack 1 right there. Strong Attack 2 from far away, from off screen. Definitely something you can do. Strong Attack 3, her hardest hitting one. You can see I missed the boss right there because the range is short. And I get hit by the special here, of course. Gotta wait for the weaken to run off, guys. But once it does, you're in the clear. So yeah, I can just do a Strong Attack when she's doing that red circle attack, and you'll live through it. And there you have it. That's the full recharge build. The most fun build, in my opinion. I love recharge. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the special, the 5 of 5 special. And this right here is just to show you how many hits the special does. So if we nuke a very basic special, man, you can tell like the difference from back in the day. And you'll see right there in the top left corner, it says 6 hits. So the special, it's got bombardment, and it will hit 6 times. All right, so keep that in mind when we do the damage test. Let's go. Here we're going to be in in the Tower of Forging, and we're gonna do a stage that favors Nelliel. So in this stage, she has the speed attribute advantage ×3 and the killer effect ×5. So she's gonna be hitting the boss like a freaking truck, guys. And for this setup, I got the 30 SP tension tie, the 4-star tension tie, the 30 SP, damn it, I can't remember what that's called, the bait, the hollow bait, and full Senkaisen. That will give me the most damage output for the special. If I had the low stamina damage boost one, the 30 low stamina damage boost that like the Ginjo has, or the White Ichigo, that would give you even more damage than this. But here we go, guys. Let's take a look at the damage that occurs when you set up this character like this. And also remember, I have a 5 of 5 special, so that's gonna make her hit like a truck. And here we go, guys. Let's just fast forward to that. We don't gotta watch the stage. Okay, so we're in the boss room now, and Nelliel has like every advantage on this boss. So I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm trying to set up a good position so you can see the numbers when they come out. And here we go. We're gonna nuke right about now. Sorry, you gotta watch the special. I should have skipped it, but bang, there it is, guys. 529,140 damage on that special. And remember, if Silaporo had more hit points, that would have hit 6 times at that amount. So that's over 3 million damage. Same as Martin got for his Toshiro. I think he did have more stage advantages than I did. He had like a combined ×10 damage or something. I don't know. Maybe it was the same, but that's still pretty decent damage, I would say. Pretty impressive for a character that's 3 freaking years old, guys. Not bad. Overall, I think she's a good resurrected character. She's about par for the course. She's about, I would say she's the same as every other resurrected character that's come out. She doesn't really stand out too much. She didn't get too many upgrades, but she is definitely a little bit stronger. So, and you'll also get the 75 orbs. So there is that to consider. And she'll work well as a link for somebody you have link slots on. So if you want to put this character in an upgraded link slot, she'll give you decent stats, and she'll give you the fire resistance to boot. So anyway, that was a long review, guys. Thanks for watching it. I hope it was interesting, and yeah. I'm going to do Noitora next. So as soon as his raid characters come out, we'll do a showcase on him as well. All right? Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.